Look, yesterday I was like, I'm not gonna do the next prompt tomorrow because I don't know if I'm gonna have the time. Me. Being me. Hi everyone, let me say hi to everybody in the chat first. Hi Zog, how are you doing? Hi Knives, hi Keller, how are you doing? Hi Xavier, hi Vegas, hi May, hi Nostro, hi Michael, hi Artist, hi Wild, hi Smashing, hi Kings, hi Runix, hi Vegas, hi Ken, hi Killy, how are you all doing? Hi Marcus, how are you all? So what you're saying is, what I'm saying is, I was like, I feel like some of us remember the conversation. Yesterday on stream we had a conversation and I was like, hi Mikey, how are you? Hi Token Dragon, how are you? Yesterday on stream we had this conversation and the conversation went something along the lines of, I can't do another massive headpiece for the next one because then I'll put pressure on myself and I'll set a precedent and I'll set a tone for all of them to have a big headpiece. So for the next one, I should design something so it doesn't have a headpiece. I don't know what happened, but I found myself doing this today. So, honestly, I don't know. I don't know why I did it. I honestly don't know. I wish I knew. I really thought I wasn't gonna do this to myself. Josh, I just laughed out loud when I saw it. I don't know. I said yesterday, I need to stop making them so tall. And I ended up making this one really tall. And when I was on the mannequin, this head thing, I was like, yeah, that's small. And then I tried it on and I was like, oh my Christ. Anyway, so I've made this. It doesn't, does it, Runix? Anyway. Whatever. The headpiece! I just found myself making it today. I didn't know how to make pinwheels today. I learnt today for the headpiece. And I don't know why I did that. I wish... Hi, Zach, how are you? And I don't know. And it's like, oh, but you were sat making it. And I was just sat in bed this morning. And I was like, oh, actually, like, maybe I could do, like, a tiny thing with, like, fanning out paper. And then I've ended up here. We'll need to be 10 meters tall. It will. Who doesn't want to give themselves a last minute challenge? I explicitly said tomorrow we will not be doing the made you look thing for the next prompt because I don't think I'll be able to do it in time. I said that. I said that out loud on the stream. That's what I said. Out loud. So guys, anyway, welcome on in. We're going to be doing the Made You Look prompt today. And here we are. I think it did, Vegas. I think it did. Hi, Gamerly. How are you? Because I don't understand how anything else could have apparently happened. So, we're doing this. Made you look who? I made you look. I made you look toasty. They can't... you say a lot of things on stream. They can't all be correct. Look, Epic. I like this energy. I think this... Hi, Mole. How are you? Anyway. It's whatever. Whatever. Even I'm Even I don't even I don't have words for myself at this point. Even I don't know what to say. So with that, shall we just start? I blame the 3D printers. The thing is, this had nothing to do with a 3D printer. It had to do with a normal paper printer. That's a cool. Oh, I got it from Killstar. They have quite a few different ones in their range. But yeah, if you go to killstar.com, they've got loads. They've got some cool mugs on there as well. Runix, I've got to be honest with you. So am I. Here's my sketch for today. All of you in the chat who's like, Mel must be so good at drawing on paper as well. Yeah. Something like that. Oh, how did that get there? Oh, no. How did this happen? Honestly, I'm sick and tired of myself at this point. And you know what? I think it ended up like, I don't even know. I felt like I was doing it today and I was really happy with myself. And I was like, just figuring it out. And I was like, yeah, cool, all good. And then I looked at the time and it was like 5 p.m. And I was like, oh my God, what happened to the day? So I don't know. I accidentally spent my day doing that. Snobby and temperamental of all printers. I mean, where's the lie? Did you get the 50-50 thought process in your head when you started making it? This will be a good decision. I already said no, because that's how my brain works. I think it was like the impulse of it being like, just don't make it, just don't go too far. And my brain was like, I won't. I'm not gonna go too far. I'm not gonna do that. I think that's what happens. Anyway, I hope you're all having a good day today. I'm interested to see how this look's gonna turn out, because I don't think I've done anything quite this on this scale before, so we'll really see with the lines. All Gucci, all Gucci. What have you been up to today, Toasty? Madeyewlook has, or basically because I did the one from yesterday, that was catching up with last week's prompt. So I want to keep up with them. So I'm doing the other one now just to make sure I can actually keep up. Are you all right there, Ninja? So Mel, you know how when you say you'll do a small project, what does that actually mean? I don't even know at this point. You thought last night's look was spectacular? Thank you. I was real like Surprised it turned out okay. I was a bit worried about it at first, to be honest with you. I did, Clementine. I just felt like it was so outdated. So I'm really glad. Honestly, my next job will eventually be to update the starting soon screen. Just because there's some on there that's like, oh man, they're like so old. So I'm excited to be able to do it. Spirals! I don't know if it'll be more like an optical illusion, but we'll see how it turns out. It would be nice if it looks kind of like... I imagine it will just probably look a bit trippy, really. Oh, thank you so much, Han, for the hydrate. Hi, Zero. How are you? Guys in chat, please don't forget to hydrate. Better go big or go home for the next time. I feel like this is such a thing. Like, you can really see it at play. Like, now everything makes sense, doesn't it? Now everything makes sense. Hi, Dusty. How's your day treating you? Hi, Morrigu. How are you? I've mostly been playing House Flipper. What do you do on House Flipper? Do you ever start painting with zero plan, or do you always have a vision of how it will end? I usually just have a vague idea, but most of the time I just make it up on the spot. Hi, Quickly, how are you doing? Thank you so much for 37 months. Thank you so much. I appreciate all that support. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. How's you fix up like knackered and dirty houses? Like you do a bit of DIY in it? Sometimes Mel gets her sketches out. Sometimes we get to be blessed with my grand sketch designs, which don't always make sense. Wild, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Thank you. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, sometimes you might get to do someone's garden or something. Oh, cool. I didn't know that. That sounds like a lot of fun. Dusty, don't do me like this. You know what you're doing. I've seen Power Washer Simulator. Yes, I have seen that. I've seen people play that, and that one looks really fun. Dusty! Dusty's playing this game, guys, and Dusty knows exactly how to win. Alright, so we're going to have to sketch this out first, because I have a feeling it's going to be a bit like hell to try and get this done. You can use a flamethrower in House Flipper. What, when you just don't like what you've done, so you feel like you have to start again? Don't do me like this, Nostro. Because you know full well I'm going to be like, oh, how can I play House Flipper incorrectly? There will be a way. Trust me. The flamethrower isn't useful. What was it? What's the flamethrower used for? Sailing simulator, so I can sail across it. I've been pulling ropes down a pirate. I played PC building simulator to train myself for when I was able to, for when I built my PC. We went through it on stream. It was quite good, actually. It gave me a bit of confidence. I realised it wasn't all that scary. Flamethrower is good for cleaning cobwebs. I don't want to sound like I know everything about the game, but it sounds like that's a little bit dramatic. Classic, thank you so much for the subscription, my lovely. How are you doing today? Welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day today. Thank you so much for choosing to subscribe to me. Thank you so much. Spyman is good at cleaning cobwebs. Just a lot of painting and refurbishing. Okay, so it feels like Sims a little bit, but only interior kind of stuff. All over the internet? What do you mean all over the internet? But only found your channel in the last few days. You're incredibly talented. The wife and I are seriously in awe. Thank you so much, Classic. I'm surprised you've seen me all over the internet. I feel like I'm not very loud on the internet at the moment. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. You can wash the pets too. I have a dog washing station. Guys, can we all just see what Dusty's doing right now? Dusty knows what power she has. Notice how she doesn't mention about washing cats. It's always the dogs. You washed your beagle puppy in the game? You lot. You lot know what you're doing. And I don't know what I'm doing. You have a 6-month-old puppy. Bath day is not a fun day. Oh, how often do you have bath day? Somebody should go adopt those German shepherds. Stop this. Where do you play House Flipper? Is it on the Switch or Sake Dusty? It's on Steam. Thank you so much, Orchid. Thank you so much for the 6 months, lovely. Thank you. Once a fortnight. Oh. Dusty, I'll be having words with you later. It's 25 USD. Alright, what's that in GBP? Like 21 quid or something? Sake, Dusty, I swear to God. Oh no, I'm in trouble. I feel like Dusty's sat there like, I guess I should just go screenshot some German Shepherd. Guys, I think this might be quite a quick look today. She's a German Shepherd Boxer Rottweiler cross. Oh my God, that sounds adorable. Classic if you want, only if you want to. But you're more than welcome to share a photo in the Discord. We have like a pet section. Pet DLC is £11.39. Dusty, you're really naughty. I think that you're quite. Okay. Planned in the near future. Yay! Puppy bath time. It's actually really good to stream as it can be paced at whatever speed you like to discuss and decorate jobs. Are you telling me you want to see me decorate and flamethrow and torch a house by accident? Is that what I'm hearing? Okay, let's see. Bring these lines all the way down. No. There we go. I'm working through the luxury clients now. I have to help this rich kid tidy and fix his parents' yacht. Wait, you make it sound like he had a party. I've not managed to destroy your house yet. I would like to see you stream it so I can see if it's possible. So what I'm hearing is you don't know if it's possible, so you need me to try and do it first to prove it is possible. Work lurking, so no audio. Hope you have a good stream. Thank you so much, Doll Zero. Thank you. He did have a party. I knew it. His dad's guitars got broken. Oh no. Hi, Sailor. How are you? So you have to go restore it? Oh my god. There's also a haunted house, but I'm too scared to buy. Why? What are the graphics like? Does it realistic? House flipper. The guitars are fine, but they just fell off the wall. Oh my Christ. Oh, Dusty. Dusty. This is such a you game. I've taken one look at it and I feel like Dusty. Hi, Lindsay, how are you? Hi, Turntable. Dusty, this is such a you game. Remember when you went through cleaning? You love cleaning and organize. Dusty, this is so you. I love how you always manage to find these games. I'm good, thank you, LNZ. Thank you. I do, this game, it is truly. Hang on, guys, let me do the let me do the thing. Okay. It's really not bad because it's spoof off to go for it, but also the vampire castle, it doesn't have any jump scares. It's just a spooky sky and some music. Okay. It's on the Switch too, but only the basic game. Okay. When you say only the basic game. Yeah, Clementine, I feel like it's something that I'd like to play like in bed on the Switch or something. You posted the puppy in Discord? Ah! Oh my goodness! So adorable! I like the blurred photos. Oh my god, it's so cute! I love their ears. Oh my gosh, so sweet. That's the usual response. Oh my gosh, I bet. Hang on, guys. In some parts of these, I can't smile, so one sec. Wow. Hi, Celestial. How are you? Of course, Dusty. No worries. How far on the Steam Deck? I did know somebody who got one, Sun Pie, but I wasn't sure if she liked it too much actually. But I don't really know too much about it. But I recall that she made a video, saying that she had gotten something wrong about it. I think. I'm usually good at picking out accents, but I can't play. Oh, mine's completely mixed. I've moved all over the UK, but I don't say whereabouts I'm based, so it's just very, very, very mixed. Everyone has always said that I don't always sound right. Yeah, no, it's just, because I think a lot of the time it just sounds like a quite the, there's an array of different ways to say certain words, and I feel like I mix them all together. Of Yorkshire, Manc and Geordie, yeah, exactly, and it's because I feel like people figure out, the way that you say a particular word, and then it all sets in place, and obviously mine's just completely, all over the place, so it doesn't make sense. 0. From a submarine traveling the world, I would honestly be really impressed if I had that level of Wi-Fi on a submarine. And a mellow submarine. I've had a Scottish English teacher when I grew up. Australian teachers of everything else. Wherever I go, people love my accent mix. Oh my goodness. I hope in a way that you're comfortable with, though. It would be awful if you didn't like it. You know what I mean? Da-da-dun-dun. Okay, so now let's see about going over the nose and mouth is always one of the most difficult parts I find when you're trying to do these kinds of lines. The line work here, I really, really am taking inspiration from Gabrielle, who's really, really popular on TikTok especially. And so it's very similar to how I did my pinwheel look on Christmas Day. Winter, oh, thank you so much. Do you know what? I feel like it's just easier to draw on myself. I don't know how to explain it. I just find this so much easier. Hi, April. I was all night researching different brands and stuff. I think I'm going to go with Snazaroo. They have a free UK delivery on all orders too. So I might order individual because I want them for different looks. I can't wait to start. I think I'm going to go. Okay, so oh, April, thank you so much. Thank you for the subscription. I will let you know prior to you ordering, just in case. Snazaroo have been known to sponsor body paint conventions and places, which some of them when they've walked around, none of the artists are using Snazaroo. So it's a good entry level thing if you want to play with it, but do know that they're kind of designed for the more like stuff that you would see at like a face painting children's party, which, you know, I'm not denying, like, that takes a lot of skill as well, but you might find that you still might prefer in the future, if you decide that you would like to upgrade your paints, then I would still recommend going with the 8 palette by Mayron. But absolutely whatever you want to do, I don't want to be like, yeah, good, go for it, like, and do you know what I mean? But like, you can still achieve really good results with it, but you might find it a little bit tricky to work with. And I'm so sorry, because I do recognise that you've been so kind and said that you were up all night researching lots of different brands. What I will say though is a good one, if you would like, is to look up there is a brand called Fab or Superstar. And those ones, I tend to use those in some of my work as well. And those ones can be a bit cheaper. So do take a look into those as well. You might find, you just might find that it's just different websites have different prices. I do see the Mayron does the individual colours too, but half of them were sold out. Yes, they do they do the individual colours, which are the pans that are the cakes that I tend to use a lot, yes. But if you would like to use, I'll recommend, look, I'm not saying this just because I know the odor. I'm not, okay? But there is a company here. Okay, I'm so sorry, April. Here's the website. But it turns out they've, apparently they're going to be reopening on Tuesday, and I didn't know that they'd actually shut down. That company sells the cheaper ones, the Superstar and the Fab, so that might help. I didn't know that they were actually temporarily closed. I'm so sorry, I didn't know that until now. But if you would like to hold off until Tuesday next week, then that's a place that you can get it from. Oh my goodness gracious, Bpop, thank you so much. Thank you. What were you doing today? Another website based in the UK that I can direct you to. This one has a lot of brands. How are you doing today, Bpop? Did you have a good time? What were you doing? Thank you for choosing to raid me out of everyone. There's another one, and that's based in the UK. How will the impulsiveness survive? I know, I'm like, if you're able to, but if not, then there's the other website which I could get them from. Which, to be fair, like, it could like be delivered on like next Tuesday, so like maybe you'd end up just like, you know, waiting by the window. You had a chill embroidery stream, working on your working on your flick cosplay from Animal Crossing. That's gonna look so cool. I don't think I've ever seen anyone play as Flick. Hi Donnelly, how are you? Hi Jayhawk, how are you? Like a weather map. Oh my god, I do! That's a really good point. Temporarily the weather. I'm basing out the illusion. Well, no, it's not an illusion. I'm just basing out all the line work before I end up crying. Because it's all going to be black and white. So pretty much when I start, there's not really any going back. So I'm marking out the line work. Like, can you see why? Because otherwise, some of it might not make sense. Like this line doesn't make sense. So these lines need to be swapped round. Which is why it's good to mark it out first. Making it out, yeah, it's confusing if you don't. I've two salads on the table and I'm eating breakfast cereal. Look, I don't know how good Fruit Loops are, so I don't know how difficult this is for you. As far as I know, Fruit Loops could be, like, God-worthy. I don't know. Lines, crosses, and squiggles. Yes. Good. There'll be a test. Just kidding. Fruit Loops are delicious. Salad's also great. You make a good point. I don't know. I might accidentally make this look really loud. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this one's gonna be in black. This one's gonna be black. Everything I'm leaving out is gonna be white. So then that one, and then like this one. Okay. My goodness. Hi, Aristelium. How are you? Right, and then this one. And then this one. Do you know what? I could have made my life so much easier if I had made the lines wider. But I didn't. I didn't. I made my life harder. That's what I did. It's difficult. Difficult. Lemon difficult. Alright. Let's start painting so we can start to see it come together, shall we? And see if it's even going to work. Excited to see this one come to life. Me too. I'm not sure. So, oh, I should film me drawing out fake lines. I'm going to take out my 3. I'm going to be able to see with the makeup. I'm good, thank you. Okay, great. Okay, let's take some white. Now, unfortunately, I don't have her white paint anymore because I used it all. So I will be using Mayron. I just don't have it, so, but that's okay. Sorry I have to raid and run now. Lovely to see you again. Please don't worry at all. I'll be keeping an eye out for this look. Thank you so much. Alright. Shall I shout at you during the... Yes! You should! Oh my god. Right, let's see about bringing this around. There we go. Hi, Smyford. I'm good, thank you. I'm really excited to see how this is going to turn out. I hope it's going to look okay. I'm hoping it's not going to look like a giant mess. But we'll see. I'm good, thank you. Do you know what? I felt like this day eluded me. I don't even know where today went. I was so surprised earlier because I was just like, I was doing some work. And then all of a sudden it was like, oh my god, it's 5 p.m. So I don't really know how I managed that today, but alas. I accidentally built a big headpiece. It's going to look like an optical illusion. I hope so. Like, well, I don't know. I hope it just looks cool. What product will you scan in as when you are becoming a barcode? I don't know, like a tampon or something, probably. Opticool! I see you there, K-Cat. Look, I just got my own joke. Do you ever build your headpieces on stream? I do, yes, sometimes. There'll be VODs of some of them. You'll realise a lot of the time, it looks like I know what I'm doing when you see the final thing. And when you see me building a headpiece, you'll realise I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just holding everything together that I with hot glue and a prayer, which is honestly what happened today as well. But yes, like, because I wasn't really planning on doing this. I wasn't going to do this look today. I was like, maybe we'll do that on Thursday. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do on stream tomorrow, and now I'm doing it now because I accidentally spent a lot of today doing this headpiece and I didn't realise that I had spent so long doing it. But now it's done. No, I went too far with the look already. You realise that she understood, but... You realise that she understood. Even smile to the joke. Me? You what? Trial and error. Well, that's the thing. It's like, I don't really mind. There we go. You followed. That's very nice of you. Welcome on in. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you. Film some fakery. Okay, hang on. Let's film some more fakery. 1 second. Good shout. What's fakery? Fakery is when I record part of my stream where I'm kind of pretending to do makeup looks. So when the fakery is real, when I'm doing my makeup looks, but they're more actual just like process videos. So sometimes I'll do the actual bit, but because I have to concentrate on filming, a lot of the time I'll do I'll film where I'm like, dude, where I'm kind of just going over the same little bit that I've already done, and it's because I use those videos to make other make other content, such as videos on Instagram for like tutorials. So you chose the confident. I chose the confident fakery today. I'm alarmed at how quick this is that this is going. I hope it works. We'll see. Thank you, DeviantArt. Guys, if you don't know, I'm honoured to be sponsored by the one and only DeviantArt. You can check out my work on DeviantArt there as well. Because it's nice, because I get to like categorize it and put it in like galleries. Oh, wow! Oh, wow. Look at that. Smashing. Nightbot is just like, whoa. All of it. Yes, guys. Love it. Yes. Love, love, love. Thank you. We do love DeviantArt. Ha. Okay. Sweet. DeviantArt mod, yes, they've enabled. They were doing some DeviantArt things, and so that's the new thing. That's Nightbot is loud, always screaming. Yes, good. This is my braid. Oh man, that makes me so happy. Does it wash out your hair easily? Yes, but I wouldn't recommend it if you have like. I think if you have type 4 hair, I wouldn't. Because I don't know how it would work with type 4 hair. So. Do with that information what you will. Hi, Roy. How are you? Type 4 hair. Type 4 hair is when it's like very, very, very tight curls. So a lot of black people have type 4 hair. It's when the curls are very, very tight. So that's why they have to use different kinds of products on their hair. And it's another reason why they can't wash their hair too often, because it damages it. And so they have a very different hair care routine. So I don't know any information about that. So I wouldn't recommend, oh yeah, just go paint it, because I don't want to like end up in a situation where I've recommended something that's really not suitable for everybody. So yes, just to Like, just as a side note, just be careful of that. But because I don't know any information about it, I don't want to recommend it. What type of hair? I don't know what that is. Yeah, LNZ. I think. See, I'm confused because as far as I'm concerned, LNZ shaves it all off, but then I don't know if it's. I don't know. Type 0, if you will. Because I think I saw a photo of Ellen. No, no. Last time I saw Ellen Z, I'm pretty sure there was hair on his head, so I think he shaves it off. I don't know. I don't know. Why are you guys talking about me? Ellen Z, we're always talking about you. You're like the hot topic of the stream. Oh, I don't know anything about it, Roy. You just watched Jurassic World Domination at the cinema. How was it? Did you have a nice time? LNZ is the hot dog. And was in Dusty's bin. Oh, Dusty! For those of you who may have missed it, Dusty didn't get her bin collected one morning, and when she opened it, somebody had filled it with hot dogs, and we don't know who the hot dog bandit was, but she had to empty the hot dogs out of her bin. It was so random. But Rainbow, that'd be awesome! It's got the whole franchise together. Oh, nice! I'm glad you seem to have enjoyed it. Who puts hot dogs in the bin? Right, Zero. and like, so Dusty was talking in the mod chat. She was like, I'm really annoyed. But I couldn't help but feel like it's one of those it's one of those things when in the moment you're really annoyed about something, but when you try and explain what it is to someone, it just sounds so ridiculous, and I felt so bad when I read it. I couldn't stop laughing at the situation. That just, yeah, it's so somebody just threw all these hot dogs in Dusty's bin, and Dusty had to try and empty. They were at the bottom of the bin as well. Oh my gosh, like it was poor Dusty was showing us photos of all these hot dogs in a bin. It's funny now, but at the time I was raging. Like, and this is the thing, is like, obviously I've never felt like the emotional side of having to deal with all these, somebody else throwing hot dogs in your bin so your bin didn't get emptied. And I do appreciate that's enough to send anyone, you know, to frustration, but because of just reading what had happened to Dusty, I just couldn't help but. It was quite a remarkable, unique situation to be in. I'm absolutely fuming. Someone's put hot dogs in my bin. I wish it was literally exactly that. would be 1,000 cats. With all the cat viewers I have. I am quite impressed with the fact that I do seem to have a lot of cats watch my streams. They wouldn't have been able to, Zip. She would have caught it beforehand. If it was somebody from the pub downstairs, so I poured the entire contents of my bin into the pub's bin with the help of my mum. They'll have the big bins as well, wouldn't they? Like the ones that you see behind Tesco. Yeah, like the big industrial ones. When have you last painted yourself like a cat? I don't know, actually. Soon, though. I've got to do Catwoman again. We had a guy in the army who would buy that 10-pack and swallow the wieners whole. Oh, my Christ. That sounds awful. Hi, Farm. How are you? Oh, my bloody hell. Like the whole hot dog. Was that normal to him? Like, was that like a snack? I'm painting minis with friends tonight. That sounds like such a nice way to spend your evening. Aw. I'm glad. It sounds like you had a nice time. Eat a live frog. Not for me. All right, nice, nice. Anyway, so to this day, we don't know who the hot dog bandit is. Elusive hot dog bandit. Nobody knows. All right, let's see now. Moment of truth for the next part. I'm scared, to be honest with you, of how this is going to go, but we'll see. Fakery. There we go. Aristolium, I don't really understand what you're talking about. What are you painting? We're doing the Madeyewlook prompt, so whatever that is, really. Kind of just playing, really, to be honest with you. A pouting duck face. I don't know what's wrong with the pouting duck face. It looks like it. Oh, like you're confused with it so far. Oh, okay. There we go. Let's neaten that line while we're here. There we go. A lot of the time the lines really look, you have to be quite careful with how they line up, which is one of the reasons why are so confusing. Aw, Kimmy, I'm glad to hear that. It's nice that you had a better day with it today. Ah, why do zebras have stripes? Because they don't want to be spotted. One of the neighborhood boys loved to eat cold pancakes, sprinkle with powdered sugar, and then wrap it around an uncooked hot dog, and finish it with a little mustard on the side. I still feel bad when I get. That's so interesting that he was like, yes, this. Yeah, purple's a tricky one. Fingers crossed. Oh yeah, like, go for it. I'm sure it'd be a lot of fun. She-Hulk's really fun. Runehilda! 31 months. Thank you so much. You have been here for a while, eh? Thank you, Runehilda. Seven Nation Army next? No. There we go. Hairtons, yay! I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, oh my goodness, I hope it hasn't been lost or anything. But yeah, sometimes because I'm always like, I always wonder, like, oh, send them out into the void. Is it anywhere online? Yes, you can do exclamation mark playlist and you can find it. He's a pro. I mean, I wouldn't say I was a pro. Just done this on myself a lot. so much, May. It trips you over a bit hypnotizing. Oh, cool. I did one very similar to this on Halloween. Sorry, at Christmas. I did like a pinwheel. Like a candy thing. I don't know. I don't know. Like some kind of mint? I have no idea. Peppermint? Is it peppermint? I don't know. I don't really eat a lot of sweets, so I have no idea what it is. But I did it with red and white. And I just did my head. Yeah, that's one. Yeah, so I was kind of like, oh, maybe I'll play around with something similar to that today. But like, oh, I was such a clown. I said yesterday, I was like, I'm not doing like a massive, oh my gosh, my back. I'm not doing a massive headpiece because otherwise I'll set like a precedent for myself to always do a big headpiece. So I was like, okay, don't do a big headpiece. And then today, I don't know. I wish I was doing, like, I just found myself like, ah! I know, right, Kimmy? And I think what I've learned what my problem is that when I'm working on it in front of me, it doesn't look like it's that huge. And then as soon as I try it on, I'm like, oh no. I went too far again. Never mind. That's not a massive... Yes, they could do. Thank goodness you didn't create a massive headpiece. I know, right? Just a nice subtle headpiece moment. Perfect for great... Yeah, exactly. Just a nice, calm, small one. I'm good, thank you, Adria. How are you? Bye, Vial. Look awesome. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you guys like it so far. I know it's a bit Oh, Kimmy. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for the 5 gifted. And then under Mikey to Volta Dev to turn into EXO. Thank you so much. Thank you. Can we have all the hype in the chat? Thank you so much, Kimmy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's so kind of you. Oh, Kimmy, that's lovely. Thank you. I'm just glad that you were enjoying it a little bit more today. I can understand sometimes it gets frustrating. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. And guys, if you got hit with a gifted sub, please don't forget to say your thank yous. This is true. This is true, Zero. I have, honestly, like, I feel like even I'm surprised at how much I've managed to fit in here. There's like so many like headpieces. You're paid for the tutorial. Well, Kimmy, I'm very glad that you think I should be paid for my work. I wanted to ask you, do you miss the cake lady? She hasn't gone anywhere. She's still there. So I'm receiving less cake at the moment. And I think it's because her sons are kind of like staying with her a little bit. So she's had less time to make me cake. Yeah, she's still there. I was trying to be really quiet today because I was spray painting in the back garden and I could hear her walking around, and I was like, I don't want to attract any attention to myself. Why did I think you moved or went home? I'm not sure. Oh, I'm still in the process of like trying to move out. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe she just started feeding them to the other neighbour. But no, last week I received a fruit loaf and an apple and bramble crumble, which was quite nice actually. I ate that one. Oh, finding a house or something? Yeah. No, that makes sense. Hi, Digital. I wonder how many bottles of cake powder she has sitting in the kitchen. I don't know. I really don't know. I think the most alarming thing though was I had to go to her house to help her with something. No, I went to go ask her something. I don't remember what it was. I had to go talk to her. And while I was there, she was like, "Hold on." And then she opened this cupboard, and at the back of the cupboard, she pulled out 2 cakes, and I was like, how long have they been there? Do you have an iPad app Procreate? I do, yes. Using the iPad camera, you can paint on the app's canvas and it'll apply it to your face in 3D in real time. That's actually what I do, Dom, but I have a face chart of my own face drawn out, and then I use that to quickly sketch out ideas if I get time. Or that's one of the reasons why I really wanted the iPad was because when I do work for companies, I often draw out original designs, and so I draw out loads of face charts, and then it's easier, so then I send them those as files of face charts and like pick one, or I'll confirm with them what I'm drawing, so there's no ambiguity about what it will look like. Which was one of the reasons why I really wanted to have the iPad, because it makes it so much easier to be able to do that. And so I'm glad. It's a really good tool to be able to quickly sketch out ideas, and so I really like Procreate. I've tried other tablets before, but I just can't really get along with drawing and not looking at where I'm drawing. It feels weird to kind of like sketch and to look somewhere else. And so for me, I really like being able to physically see where it makes it feel a bit more real for me. So I prefer that. It's easy for me. And I'm not doing like major serious giant stuff anyway, but it's really, really helpful. I'm really glad that I have one. Yeah, I do use it for clients. Okay, like, I feel like it does look kind of trippy at the moment, which is pretty cool. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Ooh. Gets her cake mix from an alternative universe. Yeah, she's like Kang. Or whatever. Letter arrives today. I'm afraid to open it. If I don't open it, I don't have to pay. Oh. Lisa, what if you open it with us? So we're all here. What if we all open it together with you? We'll make it easier. And chat pays it. Look, I'm not I'm not guaranteeing anything. For a skincare session, cute. Love that. Lisa. Da-da-da-da. Ponk! Ponk! I want Ponk! No! I like Ponk better. There it is. Ponk! Oh no, it's only doing one again. Oh, it looks purple on stream. I'll go more red. There we go. Ponk! I look weird. My favourite colour is Ponk. It just sounds really funny. Oh, use a toothbrush for that? Yes. I actually use a toothbrush and a lot of my paint. Makes it so much quicker. Just want to do it. Just want to make your life easier, Kimmy. Like, why make it harder? You know what I mean? Like, we're already doing a difficult paint anyway. Don't make it any harder than it needs to be. What does ponk mean? How often do you get paint in your eyes, if at all? Clementine? My right eye is with fear of watering right now because I just got it straight in my eye, but it's fine. Hang on. We'll just... There we go. Yeah, I get it. I get paint in my eye quite a lot, to be honest with you. You can see here, it's kind of like... Let's wait for my eyelids to dry. But yeah, no, I get paint in my eyes quite a lot, to be honest with you. A lot of the time it's okay, but it might not be okay for somebody else. Well, way to be a trooper then. Yeah, the worst one I ever had was, you know when you're using a mascara and like at the end of the mascara wand, it kind of has like that little like clump. The worst one was I was doing that or something with I was putting it on and the clump fell in my eye. And then I was like, oh no. So I pulled, you know when like you kind of like pull a little bit down to like get access to it. So I pulled this down a little bit and then it just went, it was like sat there and like there's my eyeball. It was like in this pocket and I was like, well, great. So then I didn't want to like, yeah. So then I had to like try and like press it out. Yeah, and it's like, and then you have this mental thing of like my entire eye is gonna go completely like black, and I'm just gonna get mascara, it's gonna cover my entire. It doesn't happen, but yeah, that was it. Only happened once, when I was just like, I did manage to get it out though. It was fine. It just kind of, it feels a bit like if you've ever gotten liquid eyeliner in your eye, and it just goes a little bit bluish tinge. It's not comfy at all, but it's all right. It's not the worst in the world. Like once there's a bit, it's very panic-inducing, yes. But in the moment, and like, but upon reflection, I'm like, oh yeah, like that happened, but whatever. Which maybe I'm just too blasé about these experiences, but where is Madeyewlook voice? Not here. Make my day punk. Punk. I feel like I'm going through this like alarmingly quick. I'm glad it seems to be a bit trippy though. What does punk mean? Did I miss it? I'm so sorry. I was busy talking about the one time I got mascara stuck in my eye, and then I think I missed it. Xerox, I'm so sorry. I missed it every time. I'm really sorry. I've missed it every single time. An evil or mischievous spirit. So can we expect to see it in Phasmophobia? Also, guys, thank you for going back and explaining it, by the way, Zero. I'm sorry I was distracting. Clementine, please don't worry. I feel like I'm constantly distracted. I just feel like I can't. It's because I felt like I needed to like keep my eyes like this while my eyelids dried. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll like check that notification, and then I realised it was nothing important. I'm still laughing at Ponk. I want to see Ponk in Phasmophobia. Also, in Phasmophobia, I know they've updated it, but I don't know how much they've updated it. I wish that, and someone can be like, they've already done that, and then I'll back off. But in Phasmophobia, I think your friends should be confused when you become a ghost, and it adds a bit of an element of, oh no, which one is it? And I think that as a ghost, you should be able to send them messages through the radio, and they'll be confused, and you can like. Imagine in Phasmophobia for now there's not one ghost. There's two. But one of them was your mate. I kept it on the clipboard just in case. Look, this is how I know that you guys know me too well. But no, I get paint in my eye quite a lot. I don't worry about it anymore. I used to, but I just don't really panic about it. I think the one that was the worst, and that was kind of, but then I like got over it, it was a long time ago, and I went to go like wash my face in the shower, and I realised, because I opened my eyes and everything was very milky, and I was like, oh, that's so weird. And then I realised the reason why it was milky, because all of the paint was in my eye, and I was like, oh, not good. So but then after that I was kind of like, oh, okay, I was fine. So I don't really worry about it as much anymore. I'm more concerned about how much eyeshadow I've got in my lungs. It does sound like a fight sound. It does. Sounds like something Robin would hit. There was also a meme of a picture of a dog and a hammer. What are you talking about? Hi Mikey, how are you? Long eyeshadow. Yeah, and one of the things as well for that is like, I went to go clear out my my PC because it was extremely dusty, and when I cleaned it out, I realised it was eyeshadow that I'd got in it. Hi Billy, how are you? I'm trying to look it up, but apparently there's a Minecraft YouTuber named Punk, so I can't find it. You finished your first day at your new job. Congrats, Billy. How was it today? Was it nice and relaxed? I'm good, thank you. Issa, are you looking? Oh, it was Bonk. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Issa, so I was about to say, like, do you need help finding the dictionary? I was so confused. Not relaxed, but still good. Fair enough, yeah. I thought you were looking for the dictionary. I'm so sorry. I was like, I can help you find the dictionary if you need me to. Okay, hang on. I just want to check my lashes. Because I think I've got cool lashes that I can use today. And I just want to make sure that I can find the cool lashes. I'm hungry. I see, Toto. Ah! Are these the lashes? Yay! I need to clear out these drawers again. Dusty has inspired me to do like a big purge because Dusty's been purging some of her things and I would like to do that. Bonk makes a lot more sense. Toasty always sends me that dog with the hammer, the Sheba with the hammer, with Bonk. Actually, I think he just sends it without the hammer. I think he just... Everyone get ready to wave it. Done. It was liberating. I'm so envious. Guys, we're going to do the lash wave in a minute. So get your wave emotes ready. We're not waving yet, but make sure you get them ready, okay? The left or the right one? Sorry, I just remembered Ken's incredible emote combination yesterday and I thought that was great. The left or the right one, as in which eye am I doing first? We'll do the right one. Hi chat. Hi everyone. We can all start waving. We'll do the lash wave. As it was pointed out yesterday, it looks like I'm waving at chat when I do the lashes. No, which wave? Yeah! Oh, that's true. That's so cute. Yes! It's so sweet. I feel like I have so much power to command chat. To tell me when I tell you to do wave emotes and you do it. I feel like I've never known power like this. Hiya. Hi guys. Right, Issa? And don't you forget it. Oh, guys, I think I stuck it to my thumb. But did you use a fake toothbrush? Yeah, no, I used a... sorry, wait. Yes, I used a toothbrush to make it look like splatter. Yes. Yes, the laces. I'm all here for all these typos today, guys. Is this preparing for us to wave back at Mel when she's driven past us in a high-profile movie premiere? Wow, yes. I was playing the long game, Lisa, but you managed to, like, scope me out. But you scoped me out before, Did you get the lash on so easily? There is a moment when your lash glue is is GG's. And waiting for that moment is very difficult. But I might have to reapply. You can see the last time I used these was the red pinwheel one, because there's still red on these lashes. I've glued it to my thumb. There we go. I don't read my message before I turn this, so I apologise for all of my typos. Oh yeah, no, don't worry. The thing is though, I generally feel like I can pick up on what people are generally trying to say most of the time. So it's usually okay. Hi Grapple, it's going well, thank you. How are you today? I was going to say something and I've forgotten. It's always the inside corner. Yes, same. The inside corner is hell. You can get half lashes if that helps. Are my headphones joking? Why can't I hear anything? Did I break it? Maybe they ran out of battery. But then she would have told us. Oh, I fixed it, don't worry. What? You hear music. Yeah, for some reason it wasn't coming through for me, but I fixed it now. Fakery incoming. Yes, good point. I do know how to spell dyslexia, but I mistype it on purpose. Kimmy, my friend has dyslexia and she... One second. My friend has dyslexia and she took a really lovely photo of herself the other day. But she captioned it, I put the sex in dyslexia. I was just like, Bethany, stop this. Best one was a free laptop at uni. Oh my god. I know, she was I don't know where it came from. Like, she just never really posts photos of herself or anything. And I think she was at a wedding and I think she was drunk. And like, it just came out of nowhere and I was like... I know, Zero, it's such a troll. Do you have Twitter or Instagram? Yeah, all of them. If you do exclamation mark S, you can find me on my DeviantArt, on Instagram, on TikTok, on Twitter. That was in the title intro. Oh, I don't know that one. Boob Zone, a whole year. Thank you so much for using your Prime on me. Thank you. I like Drunk Bethany. She sounds great. Drunk Bethany should post on social media more often, as far as I'm concerned. Who does the effects in the videos? Thank you so much. Me, and double me. Long time no see. I hope you've been well. What have you been up to? Bethany sounds like a gem. Yeah, she's great. Yeah, I saw the caption and I was just like, oh, give the special effects supervisor a raise. That's me. Well, I know, right, Keller? It's disappeared. So I have someone to blame. It wasn't me, it was Bethany. Right, it's kind of trippy. I don't think I've ever done anything like this trippy before. So mind-bending? No. I have not. Oh yeah, the eyes one with loads of eyes. I think this one's okay to actually paint. It's just planning it. Like you saw at the beginning, like marking out where everything goes. Have you ever showed up on a blind date in body paint? No. That was one of the first streams you watched, the eyes one. Jamie, just be careful because I wouldn't find that very funny. I haven't been on Twitch in so long. You finally finished wait, hang on. You finally finished university, like all of it? All of it? Congratulations. Oh, was it a specific year or? I've done quite a few eye paints, Issa. Which one? Yes. Oh, congratulations, Boob Zone. Congratulations on completing university. That's such an achievement. I'm really happy for you. Are you able, so is this like your first summer when you've graduated? What year is it? What month? So have you graduated? Have you had the ceremony yet? Or are you waiting for the ceremony? That's fine, Jemmy, but do be cautious because that was almost a complete timeout. Yeah, in July. Okay, so then you have a graduation at some point. A zebra on acid, yes. Congratulations, that's awesome. Oh, the relief you must have. But now you have a job as a radiographer. Oh my god, and you already got yourself a job? Congratulations, Boop Zone. Look at you. What an absolute win. I'm so happy for you, Boop Zone. I'm really happy for you. Speed hacking adult life. Just straight in there. I'm really happy for you, dude. That's awesome. I think a lot of people anticipate that you already do have a job lined up afterwards, but it's not really that common. I think the worst part about it was like people would be like, yes, as soon as I've graduated, I'm going to walk into like a £50,000 salary job, and that's not necessarily. Oh, thank God, Dusty. They're so understaffed and desperate. I mean, yeah, it makes a lot of sense that they'd be like, hello! The effect dazzle camouflage, something like that. The entire ship was done like your paint here. I've stuck a picture of the photos. I feel like I've heard about this. Isn't it like the same? No, it's not the same. Because zebras like herd together because of the stripes. It looks like one giant zebra. And it's a bit like alarming, isn't it? Hi, Marcy. Thank you. Dusty, we were all worried, and we were so concerned that we would all have to sit here and eat hot dogs. I don't think they're really hot anymore. They would be like bin cold dogs. Hi, yeah. I mean, it's a little bit of a crazy one today, isn't it? Honestly, I didn't anticipate it would end up this crazy, but okay, whatever. I think it might be the same as zebras. Hard to isolate the individual or something when the lines are so hard to make out. I thought it was more for like cameras back then. Or some, not cameras, but like something. Just a plain lukewarm cocktail. Yeah, just like a... Have you ever tried to complain about a cold hot dog? The name is flawed. It would be very tricky to be like, my hot dog is cold. It's a cold dog. No, but every time I go to IKEA, I treat myself to a hot dog. Especially if I didn't walk out with a plant. Then I know I was very well behaved in IKEA. A Costco hot dog? What's a Costco hot dog? Was a real pain back in the day. I know, right? They just consistently got in the way. is mad at IKEA for making the hot dogs chicken. I always get a kids menu and it comes with a free ice cream cone. Look. IKEA food. 12 out of 10. Costco is a warehouse store with a small food court and they sell hot dog combo with soda for $1.50. No way! Guys, click on my DeviantArt. Bye, Sailor. Also, Mel, I like the story on Instagram. Oh my god, Sailor. I know, it's next to me. I just... I'm awful at it. I really am. I once sent my friend a Snapchat saying, I'm craving IKEA meatballs. Roll them into my throat and she screenshot and showed it to everyone at my high school graduation. Issa, I'm glad you've always been like this. Look. I think you're great. For what it's worth, Issa, I really do think you're great. A pleasure to have in the chat. It's been 4 years and my mum still remembers. This whirly spirally paint is epic. Thank you. I'm a little bit nervous about how quick I'm running through it though. I thought Issa being here was part of her prison sentence. Yeah, you have to tolerate me. I'm not, the thing is like, I'm not trying to speedrun it. I feel like I'm just I feel like it's just a quick one to do. I did remember this happened on Christmas Day. On Christmas Day when I was streaming, speed hacking adult life. Oh, I'd love to, Kimmy. I'd really love to speed hack some stuff. Where's the rest of it? Also, I have so many things to post on Instagram that I forget and I don't post anything. Which, obviously I've posted some stuff. But like, the rate that I'm doing looks is, I can't do one. I feel like I should be posting more than one thing to Instagram a day, but Tiffany told me no. Tiffany was like, don't do it. And I was like, okay. You like Everton mints? Is that like a sweet or something? Is that the same thing as 7 days before Mel's birthday? Isn't it 6? I'd love to know how to do adult life in general, let alone speed hack it. Mood. Right, now stick there and stay. It's in the same month as Mel month. That's what I had to tell you. Star Wars lady was wrong and she recalculated, and guess what, guys? Oh, back. Next Saturday, the 18th, will be my 77th paint on stream of the year. 77. That'll be number 77 paints that we've done. I'll have done 77 paints next Saturday. Ooh. So I was like, we should have like a mini celebration party. 77 this year, yeah. Sorry, let me repeat. Hard shell chewy center. Oh, I've never heard of those. This looks so cool. Thank you, Galaxy. That'll be my 77th paint this year. Next Saturday. We do love a 7. I can actually be there because I have to work until 2. Yes! I mean... yeah, it'll be 77. Unholy. And I know this sounds really silly, but if it's 70... So say we've got like 77, and then that's like half the year, right? Which suggests... Why 77? Oh, I just like the number 7, Don. And 77 means there's 2 of them. So as far as I'm concerned, it's great. That means that I only really do like 150 to 160 looks a year. Which to me doesn't sound like enough. But alas, I only ever used to manage 50, so... How in the heck yeah, that'd be 77. For my 77th look, only. Yeah. Because that was my big issue before, when I was like, I need to do a paint a week, and if I do a paint a week, then I can do 52 paints a year. I don't even do my makeup 150 days. Some days I do too. But the average, yeah, so I think people, mods were looking last night, and it'd be... I do around 150 to 200 paints a year. So the goal is 777 by the end of the year completeness. Yeah. That's like 3.347 looks a week, which to me isn't much. And I appreciate that for somebody else, that's a lot. But for me, at the rate I can spit them out, I just feel like, yeah, I know that's like three a week is like, it feels like, for me, that's normal. Are there even that many looks to paint? I know it sounds silly. I hope it doesn't sound like elitist at all. It's just more so that I really love painting. And, you know, I want to do as many as possible. Hi, Pavlova. I want to do as many as possible. Thank you, gang. And, like, the reason why I started doing the looks, like, these looks midweek was because 52 paints a year just wasn't enough. That just was not enough for me to be able to get this to the skill level that I want to get to. But adding some more in, then yeah, maybe. Alex, how are you? Looking quite whimsical today. Yeah, look, okay. Look, guys. Here's the thing. Look, here's the thing. Right, Lex is doing this prompt thing, and I thought, hey, that's really cool. But then I was like, well, that makes my life a lot easier. Like, I didn't even have to, like, some of these days, I probably don't even have to think about what look to do. Like, I can just go off and, like, do the prompt. So, like, I was like, oh, cool, I'll just see if I can do that every week then. And then I was like, don't do a headpiece for all of them because you'll burn yourself out. Anyway, so I've made a headpiece so far. And I've forgotten the point. Yeah, and I want to do them every week, and so I did last week's one yesterday because I was a little bit ill last week, and so I just want to catch up. I want to make sure that, you know, when she releases the next prompt, I'm ready. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. And how does it all work? Oh, just on her Instagram. She just said that she was doing these, like, prompt things. So I was like, oh, okay, cool, I'll take part. Yeah, if you do exclamation mark who, Pavlova, it'll come up. Yeah, but Issa, also remember that this is my full-time job, right? So I couldn't manage it. I really struggled to manage it a lot when I was working full-time before. It was like, it was hell. To be able to do it all was so difficult. But because this is my job, I can spend the time doing look after look after look after look. I can do one every night if I really wanted to. It wasn't possible before. I mean, it would have been possible, but I was really struggling. And I was doing it before when I was working a full-time job. I was streaming, I think, 3 days a week, and it was really hard. And I eventually managed to get the stream to a point where I could quit. But I only quit knowing I would be streaming temporarily because I knew I was going to go to Japan, right? So while still having cold and it's mega ready first, so I don't think there'll be another prompt for a few days at least. Yeah, I think she's probably going to release them on Sunday. It is a lot of work. Like, I'm very, very, like, honestly, while for me, doing 3 looks a week is normal and not much to me, this is the main thing that I do, right? Post looks, do them, like, post them everywhere, make the headpieces. Like, I wake up and I do go through my emails about looks to paint. I'll go through and I'll be replying to companies about what looks they want to see for Halloween. And so I'm preparing for those looks because there people are interested in Halloween now because they're creating their content calendars. So I already know about those. I'll go through social media because social media is part of my job, right? Oh my god, you scared the hell out of me. Thank you. Okay. I'll go through social media because it's my job. Hi Noob, how are you? Because it's my job. And then I'll start working on, like, crafting bits for another headpiece or another look, or I'll design another look. And then in the evening, I'll do the look. Like, that's generally, like, the whole day, right? And then it starts again the next day. So that's generally what I tend to do. Hi, Zodiac. How are you? Which means Mel would have done more paints than existing MCU characters. I have painted some of them more than once. The company that's looking is another. Oh, thanks, Pavlova. I was just folding paper. I just thought of it this morning. And I was like, oh, maybe I can fold paper. And then one thing led to another, and now we're here. I have a remote to take hands-free photos. I have about 100 photos. I just give up. It's so frustrating. Yeah, I used to do that. I used to take a lot more photos than I do now. Now I'll take like 20. And I'll just make sure some of them are in focus. And then I'll just hope for the best and go to wash the makeup look off now. Issa, you kind of like learn your angles after a while. After a while of doing it. Hi Dustin, how are you? You do kind of learn your angles, and then if you see a lot of the time I'm probably doing the same pose in a lot of stuff, but it looks so different because of the makeup. It goes massive headpiece, literally. So exactly. Yeah, Issa, so... Okay, hang on. Oh, I'm just eating a curry at the moment. So, when I take photos, a lot of the time, I know that this kind of pose is going to work out pretty well for me. But I also know that for me, I have quite broad shoulders, so I know I can probably maneuver them or bring them back, or in a way, like, I know... For instance, like here today, I know that this kind of goes up, so that I think that's quite an interesting shape to go over the shoulder, which I hadn't really thought of before. But this part, there's not too much here, so I know then that I can take a photo and I could do something like this, and then it's going to look real wild because I can see it follows the curve of my shoulder, right? And then I can also do another one where I'm kind of like head down like this, because I also know that the headpiece is colossal. Posing well is hard. It's really hard. Hi Celsius, how are you? Yeah, so I built this today. The reason why hi UK, how are you doing? The reason why I put the Madeyewlook lids on it was because the middle of my pinwheels looked so bad. I was like, oh god, I need to cover that up. Because they looked so much, you see here, you can see like this one. They just didn't look right, so I was like, right, well I need to find something to cover them up with. It's the same headpiece as yesterday. I just ripped everything off. As I told you, I demolished my headpieces. And I've repurposed the base. And then I printed out giant patterns. And then I just fanned those out. Stuck on a... yeah. That's literally it. Like, I have these headbands, which have like 2 rows. This is the one that goes on your head. And I just hot glue everything down. I just hot glue everything together. And then once it's done, I'll just rip everything off. That's the same headpiece I used yesterday. Thanks, Gimme. Spiraling out of control. But I was just like finding scrap paper and like printing on it and stuff and then folding it. Thank you, Doom. Hi, Danny. How are you? Smith. But yeah, you will grow to kind of like learn your angles a lot more. But it does take a while. I wouldn't be too hard on yourself for it. Because you definitely feel like you spent so long on the look that you want the perfect photos from it. Oh yeah, Issa, like, and if I know anything, just delete them. Oh, Crimson, that's awesome. To use in your next graduation, Issa. Well, the reason why I tend to get rid of a lot of the crap ones is just because if I do 3 looks a week, there's no, I don't want to have the storage space of them. Issa, did you ever see the... I don't know if you guys ever saw my... It was years ago. I tried to do this Pokemon one. Hang on. Where is it? I need to find it. It's really important. Where is it? I'm annoyed. Where is it? It has to be here somewhere. Okay. Okay, look. I was playing with the idea of this. Right? This is a long time ago. I did this look on stream. I started to do Pokemon on my shoulder, but I quickly stopped because I think I was like, if you sub, you can get a Pokemon. And I think like 30 people subscribed, and I was like, okay, we can't do this. I think it took me about 2 hours to paint Psyduck. And then I had the brilliant idea to throw the Pokeball at myself. And I feel like I made art. Do you know how hard it is to throw a Pokeball at yourself and time it right? I don't know what I thought I was going to get out of this photo, but it wasn't this. If you look, it looks a bit like Charizard's headbutting it. Oh, mate! And it's zero threat, literally exactly what I did, Celsius. And I don't know what I expected, but... I bought cheap rice from Tesco and it sucks. You and Charizard are doing the same face. Honestly, weirdly enough, it's one of my most successful stupid photos. Apart from Hanson's Squidward Zero, no. Also, I found out you can pause words on stream. It takes a picture when you're not prepared. Are you able to see what you're taking a photo of at the time, Issa? Oh, you are? Okay. I used to take a lot of photos, but just not anymore. You just kind of get to a point. I also think you get to a point where you just stop caring. No, I don't want to take anymore. Oh no, Don. Like there's a game called Words on Stream which we play when I Be Right Back usually. And I didn't know you could, like, if you turn off autopilot, you essentially pause it until the streamer goes away again. And I had no idea about that, which I think helps because it stops you from getting Words on the Stream burnout from when I try and make you hit a high score and then for as long as you can. We should play now while I eat. Oh my god! Right, exactly 0. And it turns out you can pause it by just turning on and off autopilot. Okay, I'm really hungry, so we're... Yeah, right, May? And I'm just forcing you all to deal with it. Look, let's play while I finish eating my food. Okay, I did my bit. Yes, guys, yes. Oh, really, Nick? No, you just join in the chat. You just type stuff in the chat. Nice, Lisa. What is a pelmet? Sounds like a punk helmet. Oh my god. Owen, I was so excited then. I was like, temp! A fake letter? Okay, we're in the fake letter zone. Damn, you guys are so good. Oh, nice. Right at the last second. Is there? No, Pavlova, you can just type in the chat, but maybe this will help. If you go through that link. Ah, yeah. Oh my god, you guys are doing amazing. As a brand to start with, I found an £18 palette that I could use. When I ran out of colour, I should order the individual Mayron ones. I didn't like them so much for their paints, but I prefer their other products. if that helps. I didn't like their aqua-based paints, but I know their airbrush ones are good. I've been a model for them for a job, but I don't really like their aqua paints that much. Okay, look, and then if I turn autopilot, look, we did great, and now I can pause it. Literally, if you don't know, then guess, right, Zero? And now it's going to save it, so I don't burn you all out and try and get you to nail the high score. You guys get a bit of a break, and then at the next time, like, I don't know, in like an hour or so, but we were on a roll, right? But I've learned this now. We can have more healthier brain breaks. Good night, LNZ. If I can remember the fake word I type, I've already forgotten. Hi, Star Wars lady, how are you? Tricky levels might be harder. You want one more level? All right. Subaru. Oh. Is R fake? R is fake. Hi, Star Wars lady. How are you? Oh my god. Did I ruin our streak because I paused it for like 2 minutes? Because that's a good one. It's C. I'm crap. The R is fake. I think so. I can't do it. It's an alphabetical order, by the way, so that can help you with some of your made-up word guesses that I know you guys end up doing. Oh, Zero, I do the same thing. I'm so like, oh my gosh, I found the word, and I realize someone's already said it. I'm like, damn it. The locks, they're so stressful, aren't they, Issa? Because, do you know what? When they show the letter that's bad, I can't think of anything but that letter. And I sit there and I'm like, pig. GG's, chat. GG's. Level 18. They're going to get a lot harder, guys. 5-letter word maximum. Minimum. Oh my god. Metal. Oh. Okay. Okay. So. God, what is it? Is the D fake? God, I feel like all the letters are fake at this point. Oh my gosh. Guys, ready? At the last second, we're all gonna unlock. 47 points, last second. Oh, guys, that was really hard. Oh my gosh. 8 points off the end. That was such a difficult level. That level was really hard. That one was so hard. It was at the beginning. Do you know what makes me laugh? Is there was one time where the level was that hard at the end, right? And the only the only word that went through was one that Big Zach had guessed, and it just said, I think it just said anals. It was the only one that was sitting on the screen. And it was like, okay. It was so just, okay. Alright, well I guess that's a thing. Because yeah, Nightbot usually what happens is Star Wars Lady will let them through and then delete them again. Okay, but chat in timeout. It was just sat there as the only one for so long. It was like that, where there was only metal. It was like, okay. We lost on level 1. I had like 20 people and no one was getting words. Some of those levels are really, really hard, aren't they? Like, I feel like you're sat there and you're like, am I dense? Is it me? I just can't get over. I think the record at the moment is like, the highest level that somebody's got is like 1004 or something. Banned by words on stream. I had to stop thinking. I couldn't get one word right, Nick. Sometimes you're like, what on earth's going on? Like, I don't understand. Like, Or they just look so like, you just look at them and you're like, I just feel so stupid. Like, I don't know. Was it then that you decided you needed to paint the Eye of Sauron? Yes. Yes. That was the time I decided. There's sometimes it's so tricky. The more you play, the better you get at it. I agree, but I also think there comes a point where you feel a bit brain fried. Like, I don't know if you guys start to feel a bit like your brain starts melting. But mine does. Like, level 2. I was doing it in Andy Ray's stream the other day and I was like, I don't think I can carry on. Like, I said, like, watch everybody else play for a sec. I was like, I can't do this. So did you paint yourself as a lava dolphin? Look, if you look at yesterday's look and you squint a little bit. Where's the paper? I'm guessing there was an old paint where you didn't do that and it got confusing. It's more, I think I did. I can't remember, to be honest with you. Or I tried to do something. Maybe not like a body paint, but when I've marked it out, I've learned that they don't match up. And then there would have been like 2 white stripes next to each other. So I can't remember if I've done something like this before and messed it up. But I've done something before and I've gotten confused. And everybody else is getting them. May, you do feel you're like sat there like, am I a cabbage? Like, I don't understand. Like, because it might be a real word. Issa, I love your optimism. But no, it's the lock thing that I agree, that gets me as well. I get really stressed out about the lock thing. With the lock though, I feel like I prefer it if I start shouting and then somebody else puts the word in, because I'd rather we work more as a team to try and get it done than me being concerned about my name is on the board so many times. I'm not on a phone and I make typos, though this is my second bit. I have to spin the chair around to type. Jeff, what? Are you sat there guessing and then you have to turn around to the monitor? Wait, hang on. Wait, what's your setup? By the way, how are your headphones? You mistype and it autocorrects on mobile. That's the worst. Yeah, that's so annoying when it does that. And you're trying to... earlier on, I was trying to text Ghost and I was saying like, oh... I tried to write the word basmati, like the rice, and it kept changing it to balsamic. And I was like, stop it! It always does it when you're in a hurry. Balsamic vinegar. It's a big word for Elmo. In your room, been a crap week so far. And being here for a few minutes has really made me smile a lot already. Oh, Casey, That makes me so happy. Was it because we were all stress crying about words on stream? We can play again if you like. Stress us out a bit more. Yeah, it's really a bit of a trippy look today. We need to recover and study the dictionary a bit more. I hate autocorrect. I turn it off and only use the little suggest bar. You can turn off autocorrect. Sorry, hang on a minute. Can we just rewind a second here? You can turn autocorrect off. Whoa, 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 whoa. Shut the front door. Hi, Becca, how are you? Welcome on in. What are you doing today? Thank you so much for choosing to read me out of everyone else. How are you doing? You turned it off on your iPad? You never have autocorrect on? I'm good, thank you, Becca. I just learned that you can turn autocorrect off. X-Aven, thank you so much for gifting to Becca. Thank you so much. Thanks, Cena. Oh, X-Aven, thank you for gifting to Cena as well. Thank you so much. Apparently, I have just opened Mel's mind. I can't believe you can turn that clownery off. I will never turn autocorrect off. My spelling is shit. Autocorrect makes me want to break. Oh my god. This makeup makes it look like it makes it look like I don't have a nose. Guys, I didn't know you could turn autocorrect off. Thank you so much, Xavier. Champion! Thank you. I shouldn't shade this. I think I should leave it as it is because I think it's trippier to leave it as it is. But the desire to shade this look is so strong. I type in different languages a lot. It is not very handy. Exactly, Casey. Autocorrect. Let me loose. You look like the James Bond background. Do you know what? Do you know what, Isa? My mind went improved. You like how clean the lines are? Thank you. It's easier to go in with the white first, because then you can clean everything up with the black paint. If you wanted to hide in an early Pink Floyd concert, no one will know it's me. Saves every other word, but when it changes words you actually mean to something else. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to have to turn it off and see what happens. I didn't know you could turn it off. Oh, thank you, May. Yeah, it can be really frustrating. That's why I'm really surprised. hard do you think a Jack Skellington chest piece would be? What do you mean, chest piece? 0. With me using an English keyboard but writing in Swiss German. Wait. How does everybody know to turn this off apart from me? Why am I the last person to know about this? How long have you all known about this? Be real with me now. How long have you all known that you can turn autocorrect off? Like face, chest and shoulders? I don't think it's too much of a problem, personally. If you look up Pink Stylist, they did a really cool Jack, where it was like a realistic Jack. If you wanted to see that for inspiration, which is a cool idea. Like 8 years. Shut the front door, Star Wars lady. You have not had autocorrect off for 8 years. Since you got your first phone in 2013. What? You can turn this off? I've been suffering with what the duck for since the dawn of the iPhone. Can you not do this to me right now? I'm gonna look for it right now. Oh my god, I swear to god. I feel like this was common knowledge. Shut up, Issa. That came with the cell phone. So where is this? Where is no. Where, like what? General management maybe? Language and input? On-screen keyboard, autofill, text-to-speech, on-screen keyboard. Suggest stickers while you're typing. Is as you type, you'll see suggested words that may come next time. Auto replace. Wait, Jeff, on Samsung, it's autofill. Is auto replace the same thing? Auto punctuate. Oh no, auto. Yeah. Sorry, it's for Samsung. Or is it auto replace? But that says it comes up on the bar. That says smart typing. When you go to WhatsApp, there's a little gear wheel thing. When you tap that, you turn off auto replace. Go to WhatsApp. Okay. Turn off predictive text. Alright, I gotta be honest with you, I just tried typing without it on. Yeah, and it's bad. Alright, I'm gonna practice. I might need to turn it back on. Thank you, guys. I can't believe that this is... Do you know what? That happened when I first got my... when I first started reading on the phone. And it was so embarrassing. It was during... I used to do book club in Discord. And on my phone, it was the first time I'd read a book on my Kindle app. And it was like... Do you want assisted reading? And I was like, no, I don't want assisted reading. I was like, what do you think I am, stupid? And then everyone was like, oh yeah, fair enough. And so I turned it off. And then like the first page in, I was like, I don't know how to pronounce this word. I don't know what this word means. Yes, it looks like drunk typing. It does. It does. This is it is a pretty wild paint today. Yeah. It should show guesses on what you're typing, and then you can tap those. That's what I did have the suggestion bar. Yeah. I do leave the swipe instead of type thing on though when I don't know how to spell something. I don't know what the swipe is. Is that when you like type by sliding the finger across the keys? Phone. Okay, look. Okay, guys, no, I need to talk to you about how stupid and petty I can be, right? I really like the Google Pixels. My last Google Pixel lasted like 5-6 years, I don't know, and now it's died a sad death. It's actually here. My Google Pixel died. It was a Google Pixel 2. That's how old this was. I was using it up until like January, whatever. Currently, we're on the Google Pixel 6. Is it silly that I want the Pixel 7? Because it's on brand and it's 7? Thoughts? Yeah, because this was my work phone, my business phone. For I used to use this for like IRL streams, etc. And then I would be able to keep a lot of things separate, because then this had all of my like makeup photos to be posted everywhere. This had all the TikTok drafts and everything. So it was nice to keep everything separate, but I also know that's not necessary. I turn the guess thing off because sometimes I ironically type it in slang and it would show up and embarrass me. You should get Google to sponsor your phone. I've actually seen companies like Samsung sponsor makeup looks for makeup artists, but I don't think they do it as much anymore. They used to do it with this one artist, and I was so jealous all the time. I'd be like, wow, you're amazing. Since I've never asked why 7, okay, let me be completely honest with you. And I want you guys to understand this as a metaphor for me in my life. I didn't intend for any of this to happen. It was just a username I made up because I thought it sounded cool. And I like the number 7. And I don't know, but circa 10 years later, apparently it's my brand. And I don't know, it was just like, it just happened. And now I don't know. I didn't expect this to ever happen. But I've always felt like an M Croft. Yeah, I just kind of fell into this, to be honest with you. I haven't fallen into it, I work quite hard, but like, Name, it's also very funny. No, I have not seen it. Do you want to give me a brief rundown? Yeah, and I didn't really anticipate it. Like, that's how much I was just like, whew. I literally didn't intend for any of this to happen at all. Anyway, now I'm here. Welcome to my channel. You have sound now? Oh, well, I've got this. Join the silence. Okay, so let's try that again. Oh my god, that's so weird. I have no idea what happened. Okay, well, that was weird. Now there's music, right? Now there should be music now. Oh, man. Oh, that was okay. Well, whatever, I guess. Cool. Sure thing. Oh, it's low? As in I'm low or the music's low? Where the hell did I put the gaming channel? Oh, it's there. Oh, wow, Jeff. That's cool. That's a cool setup. The music is low. How about now? Mate, I think we'll be a while. I think we're on like 4. No, maybe 7. Wait, I missed the story. Okay, here's the story. Sean, his real name is interchangeable with Jack in Ireland. And when he was in school, he got hit in the eye and it cut open and it bled and he got infected and his friend called him Jacksepticeye. We're on 11 quotes, Mel. Look, see, it's basically 4. It's like you making your username Mel Foothole. Jeff. Right, okay, so I'm just analysing what to do with my hair. Star Wars lady. You're like a poet. And I don't even know it. But should I put my hair up in like a bun? I should, shouldn't I? Just get it out of the way. Yeah, it's not too big at all. Right, let's there we go. Do you know what, Issa? I can't even be mad at you for really trialing out some of these commands, because even I don't know if they even exist at this point. And they probably could. Ah! Thanks, Star Wars lady. I look like I'm kind of like, what's the best way to say this? I'm not trying to like brown nose Lex as per putting her name all over the headpiece. I actually needed to find a way to cover up the middle of the pinwheels because I wasn't, they were actually, I would turn out to be quite bad at making them kind of ugly in the middle. So I thought, oh, a good idea, well, while I'm doing these made you look prompts, it's not, it's not like to try and be a suck up. It was kind of like, oh, I'll just cover those with this because they were on the desk and I was like, yeah, that's a good idea. Thank you, baby cakes. Hang on, let me tilt it further up. Smiler vibes from Alton Towers. I don't think I've ever been to Alton Towers. I'm a little bit scared since the thing. I don't know if you guys follow me on TikTok, but I really struggled to get the headpiece off my head yesterday. Doing an advert, but yeah, I know, right, Jeff? Like, that's the thing. I was like, well, it's her prompt, but I don't want to, I was like, I don't want to seem like you know, and so I was just like, oh, okay, well, I was like, well, I'll just stick those in the middle. I'm glad that you guys like it. Right, Kimmy? It's a bit scary, isn't it? I'm like, Fimble. Anyway, so as I said, I'm not going to do a massive headpiece for this one. Oh my god, I think I just gripped that one to my skull. Okay. Throw a Pokeball yourself. You like this hairstyle? Thanks, I had it cut. Like the side. Yeah, yay Pearl, I'm glad you found something. No, I haven't either. Thank you so much, Zero. I think you might be going a little bit heavy on the makeup. You ain't seen nothing yet. What does a massive headpiece look like, or should I ask? I can show you what, in my mind, is a massive headpiece. Oh. This was a headpiece. Built this one for a job last month. That one was huge. This headpiece was colossal. It was heavy as well. It was like, yeah. And it went all the way down. It was like a giant moth's tail. This was big. This was colossal for a headpiece. The lip sync is there's a moment where someone takes their wig off and somebody else says, and she's what? Bald? And I think of it every time someone mentions the word bald. How do you stub a neck? Yeah, it was just made out of foam, but it was pretty intense. This one was a huge one. Yeah, that was a massive headpiece. That was a big piece of work. You couldn't, yeah, no, it was really, really tricky to move my head. It was really just, it was a bit like, is it help? I know, right, Star Wars Lady? That's what I was thinking. And we stopped to play words on stream for a while. While I ate food. I'm thinking I should... I feel like I should shade the outsides in though. Mel is a speed painter now, and don't you forget it. Thanks, Killy! Hi, Immortality! I feel like maybe it would look pretty cool with a... Let's see what it looks like just for the photos. With like a blue background. Why must you only try and change one colour? Let me get off the cushion so I sit a bit lower. Bye, Dawn! Good time zone! Thank you! Tony Jim. I feel like one of the flowers from Alice in Wonderland. What the Christ is that? Callisto Protocol. That's the ugliest thing I've ever seen. I feel like one of the flowers from... Oh, hang on. I had to reply to an email. I feel like I look like one of the flowers from Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, so hang on. Yeah, it is a yellower light. Ooh. Well, I don't know because there was an NDA and it's meant to be announced this week, but I don't know which day. So, okay. Hi Yanks, how are you? I'm good, thank you so much for asking. I don't know if there's anything else I should like add or... Let me double check her prompt again. I don't want to miss anything. Did this really only... Yeah! I know, right? Not like, I know it's amazing, but like... complete what this character would look on your face, neck, etc. Let your imagination run free. Or Dizzy with this one. I'm currently really sick, so I didn't get the chance to film full character myself yet. Use the hashtag MangyBodyPaint to submit. I will be showing some full character submissions and some sharing in the... Okay. Products used... Hi, Spanner! Okay, yeah, and it seems like... Yes, it seems like I did it. I guess. That was easy. And even I'm surprised. Alright, well. You're just too good. Do you guys like... I'm going to put white contact lenses in. Do you guys like it? Yeah, right, mate. So I feel good. I feel like I'm up to date now. I was really stressed out yesterday during the day because I hadn't done last week's. And I really wanted to maintain them. Abdullah, thank you so much for your subscription. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you love the emotes, the roller. Oh, thanks, guys. I'm gonna put white lenses in. I do kind of feel like maybe it's a bit... I do, but then I might look a little bit like a zombie Vimwolf. Do you think it's too simple, or do you think it should remain simple? The zebra pen at the zoo. They definitely won't know it's me. I am stealth. No one's looking. I'm one with the zebras. And don't you forget it. Yeah, I feel like one of the flowers from the Alice in Wonderland. I think you need a bigger headpiece. I don't know how I've managed to make this headpiece huge. I just don't even either. Because I was actively like, don't make it big. Maybe it's good. I think it's probably fine because maybe the headpiece is the bit that's the loudest. Do you know what I think it is? I think this head is so much larger than mine. And so when I'm building them, hi Binny. So when I'm building the headpieces, it doesn't look that colossal. But then when I take it off here and stick it on my own head, it's colossal. May, stick it on your head. No. I feel like it'll be the image I'd see if I went to a product page. Ah, Jeff, what a lovely thing to say. Needs a smaller head. You can get these in different sizes. I don't know what size this one is. I think this one was like 23 inches. You've gotten so fast that you finished really quickly. It's making you think you need to do more. Ah, you're right, Zero. I'm probably being hard on myself because I'm like, well, now what? Don't even tempt me, Mel. I'll do it. Do it. Also, Ghost came in today to see what I was working on, and this headpiece was on this head, and he was like, what happened to the top of your head? There, you see it. He was like, oh no, what happened? And I was like, I was working on a headpiece a while ago where the headpiece got stuck to the head and I had to cut it free. And Ghost was like, sounds about right for you. Hitman hammer practice, yeah, on this head. That was during a movie night. I think it might have been. I don't remember. I feel like, I don't know. Maybe it was. I can't remember if I was streaming. It was a while ago. I think I've got it stuck to the head. Maybe it was. I don't know. I feel like I've got it. Well, I've got it stuck on multiple times, but yeah, this one I had to really cut it free. He's literally not even surprised. And just before the stream started, I ate a packet of crisps, and I was really excited I bought ribbon saucy knickknacks for the Brits out here who are familiar with knickknacks, and I was really excited. It's my first pack of knickknacks that I've had in like a year, so I was so excited that I bought them from Tesco. And I was eating them as I was walking up the stairs, and I was thinking to myself, like, these are great, like, I'm so happy. And I got to the last step up the stairs, and I lost my balance. And I got really scared. And you know when you lose your balance and you kind of like you just kind of like freak out for a sec to regain your balance? I did that, but I had the packet of crisps in my left hand, and half the bag like flew out. And then I was eating them off the floor, trying to like make sure because I was so excited. But then I heard them falling down the stairs, and they fell between, you know, when you have like the balustrade and then the banister goes down, they fell between there. So they just fell all the way down. So I had to go downstairs to finish my packet of crisps off the floor. And Ghost, and when it happened, I think I shouted that I was audibly upset, and Ghost was like, and when I picked it all up, because I didn't want to talk to anybody at that moment, Ghost was like, asked me what happened, and I explained, and I think he was not the knickknacks. It was the ribbon saucy knickknacks. And I lost balance and thought I was going to fall over at the top of the stairs. Dropped half the bag and had to eat half the bag off the floor, because there was no way I was sacrificing half a bag of knickknacks to the floor. Didn't matter. So I had to walk around the house eating my bag of knickknacks that had been spaced out across two floors. I'm surprised you saved yourself instead of the crisps. I don't think it was a cranium decision, to be honest with you, Star Wars lady. I think it was more of a spinal cord decision. I think that decision was made for me. Who is Ghost? Are they a streamer too? Ghost is my partner. I was imagining Ghost wanting to see you eating crisps off the floor, turning and walking away. Spinal cord betrayed you. There is an old knick-knack joke that is far too long for here. I'll type it. I don't know any knick-knack jokes. But yeah, he was like, because he's gotten to a point now where he just says classic melt at every given opportunity. And just got to go because I couldn't figure out how to screen record. Thanks, Issa. I love that you went all the way to screen recording. Okay, guys.